Alright, should be up on YouTube. Time to go start up on Twitch. Go over here, pop up a Twitch chat, double back over here. Everything should be good. It's starting up on my phone. Y'all could hear me, right? There's no like horrific audio problems that is bugging up anything. While PP is here, true. What's up, Dan Empire? Holy Gambler is here, hell yeah. Alright, everything should be good. I mean, okay, me personally, I'm not even gonna lie. Me personally, I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. And that's maybe because I'm streaming like only 3 hours after I woke up, which most of the time I would stream later on in the day, but later on in this day, well, not really later on in this day, because more so tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm going off to Tennocon. So that's why I'm streaming so early now, because tomorrow I'm gonna have to bounce at like probably 4 a.m. to get to Tennocon in time. Yeah, it's gonna be somewhere around then. So like, your boy's kind of gonna be fucked. You're a Warframe player? Yeah, I got into Warframe like a bit ago. And yeah, I got into Tennocon. Got my tickets. Got everything sorted out. It should be good. I pray to God I did not forget something fucking crucial. Like, I pray to God when I get there, the hotel is gonna be like, actually, since you're meant to pay at the desk, we actually ran out of rooms for you. I just hope something like that doesn't happen. Because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Here's the game plan of how tomorrow's gonna go out, right? So earlier today, what's Tennocon? It's a convention for Warframe. And I'm gonna be going to it. And also, if you go to Tennocon and you see me there, one, I'm genuinely surprised you remember how I look, considering both the times I've shown my face has been with a cosplay. But two, feel free to come up and say hi, right? But the thing is, when it comes to going there, I'm terrified. Because today I was like, all right, or yesterday I suppose, I was like, all right, I'm gonna stay up much later than normal. So when I go to sleep, it will be like midway through today, or like I'll sleep to midway through today. Because my regular sleeping time is 4 a.m. And on Friday, I'm gonna have to bounce at 4 a.m. So that means I won't be able to get any sleep on the day I go there. So I'll be awake for like 24 hours straight, more than. So the game plan was go to sleep late as fuck on like Wednesday, Thursday, so I could then have like enough energy. And the thing is, I went to sleep at 6 a.m. today. Problem. I didn't sleep for that long. I stayed up till like 7 a.m. today. And I only slept for like 5 hours. So when it comes to going to Tennocon, I'm probably not gonna sleep for the rest of today. So I'm gonna be going off of like 5 hours, and then when I get there, it's gonna be like already 24 hours of being awake straight. So that shit's gonna suck dick. But aside from that, it should be fine. Hopefully. But yeah, alright. That sounds very healthy. Yeah, definitely. I think my record for staying up the longest was like 40 something hours. And thinking on it, the time when I stood up or stayed up for like 40 hours straight was pretty much the same exact game plan of I was going on a trip to somewhere and I was like, I'm not gonna sleep the night, I'm gonna sleep on the plane. And then I was not able to fall asleep on the plane. And then I'm repeating that now with Tennocon, which by itself is already pretty bad, but it's even worse when you consider the fact I've made that mistake for trying to sleep on the plane and not being able to for like 2 plane rides in a row. And I'm gonna do it here. But all right, so Tsunul plays Warframe confirmed. I mean, I could launch on my Warframe account after this, but for now, let's get to gambling because I feel like it's been a little while. I'm gonna keep it 100. I have paid attention to next to nothing when it came to this Walpurgis. Not for any particular reason, other than the fact of your boy's been kind of addicted to playing Expedition 33. I ain't gonna lie. That game's a genuine fucking masterpiece. But I've been kind of addicted to that. So when it came to anything regarding the Walpurgis, like the fucking trailer, well, I watched a bit of the trailer, but the ID showcase, all that, paid zero attention, not gonna lie. So I do not know if these motherfuckers are good. I do not know what the fuck their kits are. I don't even fully know entirely who's in the banner. Is it just Don or Rodya? That's right, the Osai and the Ego. Okay, so yeah. Parry, 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 parry. True. I don't even fucking dodge in that game. I've just done nothing but parries. It's gotten me killed a couple times, but you know, parries are also fucking cool. But no, Expedition 33, that game is fucking amazing. Anyway, let's get to rolling. I have enough funds. I want to get both of them, and maybe the Ego. I hear they're good. People in chat were saying they're good. TLDR, they are cracked. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's get it. First 10 pull. Did you ever play Sekiro? Yeah, I played Sekiro. That shit was like years ago, though. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Ooh! Curse of Ra? Yeah, Curse of Ra this, you motherfucker. Fucking 3 of them. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this plays out. Ooh! Okay, that's the Ego. I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in for the next 2 fucking ones. Also, that art looks amazing. Let's fucking go! Rodya, please take me home. Who got repeated? Oh, you. Okay, fucking nothing but Don. Jesus Christ. So no one, I get you. Oh, that's right, you did your fucking 10 pull. Got shit, nothing, motherfucker. Curse of Ra. All right, I'll take that though. I'll take that though. Another 10 pull. Curse of Dawn be upon you. True. All right, that's gonna be heaping load of nothing. Did I use all my? I might have used all my luck. I might have used all my luck. We're gonna have to see. I might have used all my luck. We're gonna have to see. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about no golds. Give me a green. I'll take that actually. Oh, I could get that thing on this banner. All right, another 10 pull. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, please, Rodya, please. That's what we call easy claps. Easy. 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 Let's fucking go. Easy. How many pulls was that? Only 50. Okay, now before y'all say rigged and all that, right? Keep in mind, keep in mind. Before this banner dropped, I had to do 200 pulls to get you. I had to do 200 pulls to get this motherfucker because I forgot to buy her from the event shop, right? So personally, I think this is payback. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Did he pay off Kim Jae-hoon? He's a longtime channel member. Now the secondary question is, which teams are these motherfuckers even good in? Get the announcers now? Who were the announcers? Oh, that's right, Queen of Hatred was the announcer, huh? Oh, Enter Breath. Don't give a flying fuck. Don't give a shit about full stop office. I could live without Netsack. Yeah, I could live without Dawn office as well. Hod would be pretty cool. Hod's voice actress has a fucking amazing voice. Molar office, couldn't care less. You saw it? Miss me with that. Angela, don't I already have her? Yeah, don't care. Alright. Charged and sinking at the same time? Well, that leaves, like, not a lot of motherfuckers I have leveled up. Just bring all ego suits plus full stop duo. I'm sorry, what are these motherfuckers' kits? What? Are they like a Swiss Army knife? Dawn's charge? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, big dog. My charge level... It's level 50. It's not bad. Rodya sinking, Dawn charge? Okay. Well, at least I have a sinking team built up, so... Instead of you... I am so not used to this UI being this different. That's gonna take a lot of getting used to. Okay, chat, right? Hey, guys. We're gonna have to make a pact right now. What you're gonna see when I click my left mouse button, just don't roast me for, alright? We're just gonna have to make a pact, right? Oh, okay, that's a lot more than I thought I had. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's a lot more than I thought I had. Fuck yes. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay, I'm saved. That's a lot more than I thought I had.
내게서 추출한 눈물과 별자리를 가지고 네가 나를 선택했건 그렇지 않던 간에 난 관리자님의 명령을 수행해야만 하니까.
Alright, let's see this. Can I put a video on Discord of me pulling for Walpurgis? I mean, yeah, you can put it in the Discord if you want, yeah. If it's like a YouTube video or whatever, yeah, you can. Clack, clack. The child's footsteps alone exude a crushing sense of melancholy. Oh my god, is that the pianist? Remember to like the video for more hits, Tsunul funny moments. True. Every step insidiously seemed to convey these distracting thoughts and palpable dissatisfaction to the very hallways of the welfare team. The sensation becomes even more blatant, more invasive when she passes the once familiar and frequented containment unit. Why wasn't I chosen? Why didn't you choose me? Conveys this resentful heart. Fucking skill issue. Hey, Miss Rodya. Another busy day, huh? Oh, so wait, what team is that again? I don't remember. I think they might have already said the hall earlier, but 6 hours of sleep. That's my, yeah, that's my excuse. Miss Rodya? Hey, yeah, sorry, I was just thinking about something. Are you sure you're okay? I heard you've been pulling a lot of all-nighters lately. I guess I really do look that tired, huh? Yeah, the manager's been assigning me to so many different containment units recently. Oh man, maybe you should talk to Mr. Chesed about this. I mean, it kinda doesn't make sense for them to be so neglectful of a welfare team employee welfare, right? Employees' welfare, right? Excellent, Chesed, okay. Even the Sephiroth have to answer to someone, you know? It's entirely up to the manager to decide which abnormality we get to work on. That's true. I've got the opposite problem. I keep getting assigned to the same abnormality over and over again, and it wasn't even that interesting. Most of the time, she just doesn't say anything or whines and moans. I'm usually the one who's up. Lady face on the wall? Probably? Actually, wait. Huh. No, actually, huh. No, I was thinking of the abnormality they get assigned to over and over. That just like whines and moans. I think it would be a lady facing the wall. Or no, she'd be crying almost, alright? I don't know. And whenever she did say something, it just never made any sense, you know? Saying stuff like she used to be, a knight. Oh. It's probably that. Oh, yeah, right. Are you headed to manage 00173 again? No, ever since the abnormality gave me something, I don't know. The manager's not been assigning me any management tasks. I feel like if I were to remember the code names of these motherfuckers, it would make a lot of sense because it's gonna tie into gameplay. The only problem is, I don't remember the fucking code names. I'm not complaining since I've really been tired as of late, but I just hope I'm not getting intentionally excluded from work. You're probably gonna die. Yeah, want to swap schedules with me then? Oh, I can't possibly. You're the team's model employee, Miss Rodya. I couldn't even dream of surviving your packed schedule. I'm just not good enough for that. Oh, sorry, I'd love to sit here and talk, but I really gotta get going now, so... Does he pay attention to Twitch chat? I do. I just don't always reach it out loud. Yeah, then go. Good luck with your day, too. The child stares blankly in the employee's general direction as he slowly walks away. She wasn't looking at the employee. It's that floating thing above his head. A sigil, a gift from an abnormality. It's the blessing. The blessing of a proud knight bestowed upon those she promises to protect. The blessing can provide highly effective protection for the employee in battles against abnormalities or ordeals, but those are insignificant details for the child. All that matters is that she wasn't chosen. What's so better about him than her, anyway? What do you do better than her to deserve this? Her mind, captured by a sense of inferiority, spirals endlessly with question after question of this nature. So, she glares at him like she's trying to bore a hole into him. This child was transferred from a different team to the welfare team when it first opened. The reasoning behind the manager's decision was clear. A new walrus of abnormality had appeared, the Knight of Despair. To manage O0173, an employee of sufficient competency was needed. Okay, wait, I see now. Okay. So what was happening was they were assigned to the Knight. She is jealous of them being assigned to the Knight, because she, as of now, is not assigned to the Knight. I thought she was assigned to the Knight of Despair this entire time, because I thought that drip was from the Knight of Despair, but I think that's just the welfare team drip. That makes more sense now. Again, I'm gonna reuse the excuse, only 6 hours of sleep. And she was indeed quite competent. It's been a while since her employment began. Dude, she was? Again, we're gonna reutilize the excuse, only 6 hours of sleep. Actually, I might have gone to sleep at 7, so when you really break it down, it might have only been like 5 hours of sleep. And the sheer fact that she was still alive was proof enough of her value. Thus, she became the first employee to manage... Oh, you didn't have to kill me like that, bro. There were positives to this decision to pair them together. The abnormality's ego gear was quite good, and it was a rather easy abnormality for the child to handle. However, the downside was that the reason this child was found it easy to handle this particularly reticent humanoid abnormality, O0173, was the fact she felt to share all of her thoughts with it. 4 hours and 59 minutes? True, actually. When you really break it down, it might have been 4 hours and 59 minutes of sleep, which, to shorten that down, because, you know, I'm all about efficiency, right? I only slept for like 4 hours, you know, so that's pretty bad, you know? And that led her to developing this idea that they were kindred souls, that they were friends. Imagine being her, deprived of the blessing, the very token of that friendship. Imagine watching that very token being given to someone else entirely. Maybe she simply spent too much time in that ego gear, enough to have her senses corroded by that cold, depressing sensation. That would have been better than whatever this was, because the child would never have to feel this sense of betrayal towards that abnormality. The manager's decision, however, was quite precisely made. She had to kill it. The child, who was quite exceptional, did not need the blessing. It was better given to a still fledgling employee to improve his chances of survival early on in his career. Optimal. Which is why he constantly assigned the child to different abnormalities, to prevent her from gaining the blessing. Is she blinking? Yeah, no, that should, yeah. Damn. Nice. He knows. He already knows everything there is to know about this abnormality, even before he assigns it to a containment unit. Bro pulled up the wiki article. Bro deadass pulled up the wiki article. Bro deadass got the 3 choices and went, hold up. Let me type in these numbers on the wiki real quick. Who's who? Well, let's continue on. That detail is not of much importance anyway. What matters is that there was no way for the manager to explain his thought process to the child. The other employee, much less competent than the child, ended up a cold, dead corpse in the merciless conditions of this company. Been a while. And when the abnormality escaped, the hollow pride that she still sought to protect someone broken and encountered an employee with an icy glare. No, her old friend. You become so twisted that you can't even return my greeting. More of that boring, old, useless self-loathing over failing to protect that kid, isn't it? That's just what you are, what you do, after all. So, why didn't you just choose me? I wouldn't have gone out like that kid did, at that point in the sea anyway. A wailing cry tears across this very space itself, a reply or an expression of wrath, stung by her words. The floating blades soon gather around her. Gonna skewer me with your sharpened swords, huh? Fine. The child raises her own blade in preparation. The same blade as the ones floating about the abnormality. Still, it still hurts me deep inside that you did not choose me. But I realize that I can't mope around forever. I'm busy as hell. Got plenty of employees I gotta protect. A whole bunch of rookies just got hired, you know? The upper layer is doing even worse. Miss Malcoup's finally about to snap from the crushing workload, apparently. Ooh, repressions. They say that she's been acting stranger and stranger as of late. So I've got to get up there and help them out. I don't have any more time to waste messing around with you. The child bites her lower lip, determined, and assumes a fighting stance. Sure, I don't even have a smidge of pride left, but that doesn't stop the burden on my shoulders from growing, does it? So, I'm gonna live up to that responsibility, at least. Let's go home. Oh, 0173, you could have just said Night of Despair. The child will probably survive the suppression effort. She'll succeed at it too. Actually, she probably wouldn't know that's her name. But her suffering will continue, and this sense of gloom will eat her alive. Her unusually high level of attunement with the ego gear makes her stronger, but allows for deeper corrosion. And the longer she wields it, the more resonant the abnormality's voice shall become in her head, torturing her. It is inevitable. Even still, she will work herself to the bone and fight on to take responsibility for the tasks that were given to her. Because that, in her mind, is the only way for her to be chosen if such a thing happens. Fitting, isn't she? Her distorted thoughts, they fit this cold, cold corporation so well. Well, goddamn. I like them, what do you call it? I like them giving more personality to, like, the characters interacting with the abnormalities. Like, that's pretty cool. Are you gonna pull for Kita-sen Black on your rodya? Probably, yeah. Nah, yeah, yeah, that would be good. I should do that, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, I will. End of the stream, you know? Save a little more gambling for later. I'll get rodya that Kita-sen Black. All of that's good. Alright, Don Quixote. Don Quixote. Yeah. How's this gonna... no, I haven't read Uptide story yet. At least I have threads, alright? All of you guys calling me poor? Let's see your fucking threads, huh? How about that?
자, 진정들 하시게! 이 몸이 등장했으니! 환상체 탈출 제압, 격리실 관리, 정신이 나가버린 직원 제압, 무엇이든지 좋네! 본인이 틀림없이 도움이 될 테니 꼭 부르게!
Big dog, what the fuck? The goddamn entire paragraph. No threads? I know. I at least have some. Not a lot, but at least I have some. I think I have like 4K. Can you spare a motherfucker some? Jesus Christ. Do you mind? I mean, hey. 'Tis day 26. What a merry, fantastic day it was once again. For today was the day upon which I was availed a chance to, with our dearest fellow magical maiden, explore the tables of fixers of the northern regions, whose conveyance of justice was most valiant. Day 26. Okay. That's actually not, I mean, yeah, halfway to fucking 50. Granted, the last days of Law of Court take considerably longer than the first ones, but explore the tales of fixers. Oh yeah, I read that. Oh, how tedious it must all have been for the maiden to be incarcerated in such a barren, claustrophobic chamber, bereft of even a morsel of simulation. She who deserveth to breathe the free air, fighting evil by moonlight. Nay. One must always remain wary of the truth that she is but a damned normality. Not to mention that I, as a captain, must set a proper example for the other employees. Remain wary of the truth that she is but an abnormality. Pretty funny they had her say that. I must best categorize this under the label of attachment work. But of course, all of mine efforts, preparing various props that align with the abnormality's preferences, conversing for long hours with her, were all but honest toil to prevent abnormality 0104's Clypoth counter from decreasing. It must be emphasized that any suggestions or allegations that I did all of this for the sake of mine entertainment, or that I voluntarily stayed past work hours just to obtain her ego gift, are most preposterous allegations, which I do protest with vehemence. Let this record be the witness of mine earnestness. This is quite bizarre, and my handwriting hath become so squiggly and anxious. Afore I am to proceed, some deep breaths. Thus I shall heretofore transcribe the lore of this arcana she explained to me. From what I hear, she is one of the venerable magical girls who are destined to battle villains. A great will, in need of observers of justice to stand tall before the overwhelmingly powerful might of villains, be it minor or major arcana. I've played the Persona games, I know about this. I know the lore of arcanas, because as we all know, the arcanas originated from Persona, nowhere else. Hath chosen them and transformed them into magical girls. As arcana itself is but a neutral force of magic, it can be possessed and modeled by both good and evil. Only those who are free from the corruption or corrupting allures of its power, only those with a steadfast vision for justice, may be hailed magical girls. The arcana is the means by which all is revealed. That's what I'm saying. She claimeth to have other senpai, meaning that she is the least experienced or perhaps the youngest out of them all, and hath explained that one moment she simply found herself arising in this facility. As I was the one to enter her chamber in the moment of her awakening, she mistook me for an agent of the arcana. She was quite hostile to me then. 'Twas quite troublesome to resolve that misunderstanding. Magical girls, the arcana, much did she befuddle me with words I found so peculiar and unfamiliar, until I espied a common theme. All of these stories she shared were none too dissimilar from the tales of the fixers of the city. Through following my employment here at Lobotomy Corporation, I was behooved to relinquish this old dream of mine of becoming a fixer. If only I could dream again by donning the identity of a magical maiden of justice. Ah, what joy would indeed be. I inquired with haste, for thee, how doth one become subject to this choosing? A great tragedy it was, for she explained that she knew not why she had been chosen, or how one goes about becoming a chosen one. Yet I came to a revelation, upon observing the ego gear extracted from her. Were I to be equipped with a staff and outfit, the very essence of love and justice, I may be a magical maiden of justice just as well. She could not find it within herself to believe it at first. Outfit is hardly what maketh a magical girl. She vociferated? Also, I'm not gonna lie. I just came to the realization that, that this is literally Carmen speaking. We literally just deadass had Carmen from the fucking light afterlife or whatever the fuck. Deadass go like, an outfit is hardly what maketh a magical girl. Like, okay. Okay. And she showed it too. Actually, it's not. Is this not Carmen? This is still Donna's report? Okay. That's unfortunate. Damn. I was hoping it would be Carmen. That art looks really fucking goated though. God damn. Yet, she soon came to see eye to eye. Mine most honest-hearted thirst toward justice. This burning, righteous wrath against evil. Moreover, when she witnessed my battle against breach abnormalities, when she came out to assist our suppression efforts, she... Verily, it was a moment of revelation for her as well that I am, forsooth, a veritable and excellent magical maiden just as herself. We are now, together, protectors of justice at this company. The Sephiroth always diminish us, admonishing us as more trouble than help, though other colleagues who have experienced loss at the hands of abnormalities may impart resentful sentiments against us. I know this to be the truth. That true magical girls are stubborn strugglers. Berserk reference. Survivors weathering whatever terrible adversary that cometh their way. 'Tis no wild, naive ramblings of a dream-consumed one. In fact, ever since my transfer to this central command team to manage this magical maiden, I have preserved and conducted repeated attachment work on her. And that hath lifted me to the position of a captain. And, as Manager Esquire hath found this development, the lowered containment breach rate for the magical O0104, most satisfying, both Tipperath, Sir and Lady, have both spoken thusly, indeed. Skip that by accident. Hehe. Oh? Perplexing. Is that supposed to imply that she used to breach containment? Yet, in my recollections, I was her one and only manager ever since she was first contained in the Central Command. The rewind. Yet, I have no memory of her breaching containment. Well. Nothing to concern myself with. T-Corp. Does she know? She does not know. There is no thoughts going on within that head of her. Just fucking love and justice drip. Truthfully, I am quite bubbling with excitement for what tomorrow holds. And it shan't be peace that awaits me. Nay, it shan't be. For that is a detriment to the worth of mine existence. Is it? How strange. 'Tis almost as if her sentiments are rubbing off on me. Verily, the existence of peace hath no business with my usefulness. This must be fatiguing speaking. I must also visit this welfare team, for it hath opened anew today. In today's management session, she claimed that there was a strange stir in the air. Perchance, one of her elusive senpai hath arrived here as an abnormality. Night of despair. I must go meet the employer responsible for her management post-haste. Well, with a jolly anticipation for what tomorrow holds. Thus doth my daily journaling come to an end. Alright, hell yeah. Alright. Now when it comes to using these ones, big dog, I ain't reading all that, I'm sorry. So yeah, just apparently the charge is, she turns into a negative. What are we? Granny got Alzheimer's? True. Thank you for the £5 donation, TN2 Star Layhound. I appreciate it. I love just seeing donations from people like with the names of fucking Olympus Company characters and just imagining it's in character. Like, I mean, hey, they have streamers in the city, so who's to say Lei Hong, like when he's chilling, doesn't just pop on a stream, you know? Maybe it's canon that at one point in the story, Lei Hong super chatted to Camille. There's no evidence saying it isn't canon, right? So I think we need to factor that in. Oh yeah, that's damn. Ooh, fuck me. Okay, I'm not reading that shit. Let's put that. God damn, fuck that. All right. Anyway, so here's the game plan. I'm gonna use rodya. Okay. From what I heard from chat, and I'm gonna go purely by what you guys say. And the thumb on Twitch sounds terrifying. Okay, that's actually kind of scary. I'm gonna go purely by what you guys in chat say. And I heard Don Quixote is meant for a charge team, right? So, I'm gonna take that at face value. I'm gonna use Sinking Team Queen of Hatred, and if Don Quixote does not pull up in the charge team, I personally blame all of you for that loss and not me. She also has unique sanity? Wait, where is sanity again? The fucking tab that says sanity. Does not act for this turn? At 0 higher SP, increase after winning a clash based on the clash count. Okay. I mean, well, that's just normal, right? Yeah, I think that's about normal. Increase by 10 after this unit defeats an enemy whose level is higher than or equal to this unit's. Okay. Increase by 5 after an ally defeats an enemy whose level was higher than or equal to the unit's. Okay. Decreases after losing clash based on clash count. Base value 6, raised by 20%. Okay, that seems relatively normal. Only at 0 higher SP, not a negative. Oh, that's right. Shit. Hey, what's up, Ree? She's perfect. True. I fucking love the art. The art of both of these Walpurgis characters, they fucking killed it. The live 2D looks really fucking good on them. But okay, I see, huh? That seems like a whole lot of complicated shit to utilize. Deeply not my problem. We're gonna use you. When it comes to reading your skills, ooh, that's a lot to, Do you also have a unique sanity thing as well? For winning clash, yeah, you're just regular though. Okay. Alright, hell yeah. Okay. She also really wants her ego slot in. I should do that, true. You. Take it over, your name, Mikola. I'm so fucking broke. I'm so fucking broke. God damn. God damn. What the fuck do I... No, actually, wait. I know I have fucking 557 fucking threads of Wheatus. It's because fucking I was rolling 100 bandit to get the fucking rupture Wheatus. Actually, do I have any thread crates? Hold up. I probably don't. Yeah, no, I don't. Time to grind. I will never grind. No, but okay, on the real though, I will fully admit it. On the real, I keep on fucking forgetting to log into the game. Like, listen anymore, I want to get to the ego. I keep on forgetting to just log into Limbus Company. Like, for whatever reason, my brain does not process Limbus Company as a gacha game. All right? Like, when I wake up, it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to log in to P5X. I'm gonna have to log in to Arknights. I do not even register Limbus as a gacha game in my mind. Broke ass streamer couldn't be the winged tiger over here. You go fuck yourself, Leon. But you know, I don't even fucking register in my mind that this is a gacha game, which is problematic enough on its own, or like a bit unfortunate enough on its own how it is, but... Wait, Wadham's defense skill got a funny update? It did? The defense skill? If this unit has Dulan, it has 50 use Lament, Mourn, and Despair as counter. Oh, okay. So they just chucked it in there, okay. Alright. P5X is awful? Okay, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I like P5X as a game, or like as a gacha game. The problem is, Sega is one of the greediest fucking publishers I have ever fucking seen. Oh my god. Sega is running that game into the fucking ground with the bullshit they're doing. Like, the game, I think, is really fucking good. It has a lot of problems. Sega is like a blight upon this fucking world. Oh, holy shit. The things they have done to that game is wild. Play Royal, big dog. You're speaking to somebody who has played fucking Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4, Persona 3, fucking all versions of them except for Portable. I've played the Arena games, I've played the Q games, I've played Strikers, I've played Tactica, I've played fucking, which other ones exist? I played the fucking Mega 10 games, I played Nocturne, I played Strange Journey. Which other ones exist? I played the fucking dancing games, all 3 of them. Your boy is a big Persona fan. In the name of nah. I should make this oath to nah. I'm looking for ones that work with Sinclair. That's the current one I got. I haven't played SMT5. I played SMT, I played Nocturne and Apocalypse and Strange Journey. What were the other ones? Shit, I don't remember the name. What was the one? Was it Digital Devil Saga? I think that was the one. I also played Devil Survivor Overclocked. I didn't finish it though. Was it Digital Devil Saga? Yeah, I played Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. I quit Digital Devil Saga 2 though because I just kind of got bored of it. Have you played Metaphor? Yeah, I played through Metaphor. I quit Digital Devil Saga 2 at like the fucking... I quit that shit at the end, like at the final dungeon, because I was like, I just don't feel terribly attached to the story. Like I was just like, I'm just not terribly intrigued. All right, let's get it. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna use Sinking Team with rodya. Okay, we're just gonna have Ewan as moral support. Yeah, actually no, fuck it. I could drop you. That's easy. Yeah, it's a good thing.
다음 5창까지는 돌아오겠습니다.
Don't forget position 1, 2, get buffs. Ah, fuck. Oh wait, we're still here? How's the taste? Said they brewed it with the tea leaves Jachun gave us. It's called Bai Hao Yin Shen or something, I think. It's a nice cup of tea that goes down easily. Not as good as Shiren's though. Yeah? Cool wind of Dongguan blows under this pavilion. Now that we've survived another huge incident, I was planning to hold some consultation sessions with the sinners like I always do. Okay, it's nice we're like just big chillin' in H-Corp instead of like just, oh, immediately back to the bus, whatever. I wasn't sure when Mephistopheles was coming back, so I decided to conduct them outdoors. Well, a change of scenery can be nice from time to time. As much as I'd love to be a part of that discussion, this thing didn't come with a mouth. Ah, that must be a sore spot, Dante. You've expressed this feeling before, remember? Whenever we were snacking together, you'd say things like that. You gave up the complimentary food from Warp Train to rodya too, and you must have been curious of its taste back then. I like how he actually gives a fuck. That's nice. Base SMD4 over Apocalypse, couldn't even finish Apocalypse story, just lost all faith, and it's 80% done. I finished, yeah, I never played Apocalypse, I just finished, like, base, SMT4. Well, you know, it's not all that bad. I think I'd feel regret and sadness. It's kind of tragic, almost. Hey, at least you're feeling something, though, am I right? Ever since Hong Lu severed the cycle that bound the hierarchs of Dongguan and sealed the Shiren in their temple, he's been making a lot of expressions that I hadn't seen before. Moreover, lately, I'm getting the impression that he's actually been trying to express his feelings and thoughts, even if the things his past self would have simply accepted as is. How did the polls go? 50 polls, everything on the banner, except for the announcers. In the first 10 poll, I got both Dawn shit. I was blessed. Like an old dam breaking. It's fresh spring water surging to freedom. Which, okay, here's the thing. Also, I will say, right, me being blessed is also, it happened both because of those weakness rolls in the past, but also when I played Arknights earlier, I did a 10 pull on the new banner, and I got a 6-star, right? And the 6-star was Blaze. Now here's the thing. I deeply do not give a fuck about Blaze. So honestly, when you think about it, that 10 pull was kind of an L. Therefore, the luck needed to get somewhere else, and it went into Walpurgis. Because I do not give a shit about Blaze at all. I would have preferred you, because at the very least, I like his design more. Because there's just something about Blaze's design where I just look at it and go like, you look off to me, and I do not know why. So I would have preferred you, but even then, I wouldn't have used them at all because my team is just filled up with like my favorite characters. And there's going to be 2 more slots to put in when Exi and Limon come out, so I wouldn't have used them regardless, but... Like an old dam breaking, it's fresh spring water surging to freedom. Oh no, it would be the new Blaze, Blaze Alter. Base Blaze is definitely weaker by the current standards, but she's still usable for some stuff. Well, okay. It's Arknights. She's usable in everything. You can clear everything with fucking low rarity units. But like, tier list wise, yeah, she's definitely fallen off. But she still has her use cases where she's like up there really damn good. Those use cases, namely, are annihilation stages, because fuck that. I can't give you a mouth, but you can trust me to get... Sorry, that's... Pause. Pause. But you can trust me to give you a very detailed explanation of flavors, so feel free to ask me anytime. Yeah, thanks. And honestly, I think that's a good thing. Especially because, more so than anything, I can sense that Hong Lu was gently enjoying these moments. I think I can safely mark him down as experiencing very positive changes in my consultation notes. Base Blaze is definitely stronger than the useless mistake that is Blaze Alter? Okay, there's no way she's that bad. I heard people say she wasn't that good, but like, there's no way she's that bad, goddamn. Though I'm not sure if any of that will get through to you, given that you probably don't even remember the taste of food anyway. Let me change that to started on a path to achieving some very positive changes. Excuse me, manager. That's when Sinclair suddenly rushed up to us on the pavilion. What's going on? I know you're in the middle of a consultation, but there's this huge, big as a house truck by the entrance that's... Big as a house truck? What? The point is, I think you might have to come see this. Oi, Clockhead. Is that... I see the Limbs Company logo on a big dog. Did he literally just fucking... They literally just wheel a bus out to us to play fucking Walpurgis night? The truck was, indeed, massive. It certainly did live up to all the fuss Sinclair kicked up, but... ain't that something, huh? It didn't seem to me that the other sinners were all that concerned about it. Is everything okay here? I hope it's not another attack on Long Long. Nah, it ain't. Well, we did expect that at first, but it's alright. It's because no one on the bus knows how to observe. It's all about the details, get it? Look, it's right there, the company logo. Where? Seriously? It's right there, in that corner over there. Ishmael pointed out something on the vehicle. Irritation clear in her voice. I stared really hard at whatever she was pointing at, and managed to find Limbs Company's logo painted on the bus. All fucking 3 pixels of it. It was the size of a palm. They were this close to chopping that truck into a million pieces when I pointed that out. Gotta say, I'm impressed you even managed to make out that this is... what this is. It doesn't look like anything other than a smudge to me. I guess eyesight's really the first thing that goes with age. Damn. I mean, it's kind of their fault for making it so small and inconspicuous, you know? That's because it's not a public-facing vehicle. Saad walked into our circle, dusting her hands and brushing past a few disgruntled words. This is a research vehicle used by the LCE department. You've used this once before, remember? Extrapolating from the material and the color of the truck's cover panel, it can be determined that this is the same transportation device used for the regular checkup. Right on. Ever since you used it to safely arrive at LCE, we've been using it to move the LCC base around. Hang on. Does that mean that we were just your guinea pigs? And guess what? Just today, when we opened the truck to transport a different team... Oh wait, don't ignore me. Instead of answering Heathcliff's question, Saad walked up to the truck and swung open its doors. Also, is the game a bit too loud? I think it might be. I don't know. I think I still have the master volume maxed out from when I was recording footage. I'll turn it down a little. In it, we saw the same mess of machines we saw back then, and hey, this light, green for Walpurgis. The now familiar green light. I see. Sod, has there been any further modifications to this vehicle since then? Well, I'm not certain of the details, but LC's chief research... Hohenheim. Indeed! I gotta say, that Hohenheim voice, I fucking love that shit. Whenever I see the word indeed, I just slip into the Hohenheim voice. Or whenever I hear fucking potential. Like, whenever I hear potential or indeed, I just slip into the fucking Hohenheim voice. I love that fucking voice. Are you two well acquainted? Not very well. But I do make an effort to remember his minor, yet numerous mistakes. Of course. She sounds oddly happy. Anyways, according to the research report he gave us, the vehicle's been modified to allow for universal use across other departments of Limbus Company. LCB's bus, Mephistopheles, right? The report said something about using the back door of that bus as a reference to equip this vehicle with various functions, and that explains why this phenomenon is taking place here. Walpurgis night. Yet, how is this possible when we sit not astride the bus seats? It is not a theoretical impossibility. Certain major parts of the technology forming its engine have been shared with Hohenheim. It is within the realm of possibility that the engine's influence may be transferred there as well. However, the means by which it has been affected this vehicle has yet to be studied. It seems to comprehend our absence and the subsequent separation from the bus. Could it, mayhap, be reacting to the presence of a golden bow? At this moment, Mephistopheles is currently boarded by Virgilius, Charon, and various other members of the LCCCB, including Pilot. Therefore, if they have traveled far, your conjecture may be true. Or there exists a flow that ensures our encounter with the Walpurgis Knight, regardless of the environment surrounding us, perhaps. They've mentioned flow a fucking shit ton, huh? I wonder. Foss talked to herself, staring pensively into the distance, before turning towards us again with mild resignation. Lead the way, Dante. Time to gamble. It has found us, then it must rightly be observed. Tipper's floor! Aha, I knew it. It's the former L-Corp's turn. Huh? Yeah, what do you mean, knew it? Ah, Heathcliff opened up a betting pool about where our next Walpurgis Night location's gonna be. A betting pool? Alright, what'd I say? Pay up, you gits. You told me it was just about time the patterns changed. No way, but it was just the right time to bet against the odds. They're dumbasses. By the looks of it, the bet seemed to have been about whether this Walpurgis Night would take us to the library or the Lobotomy Corp headquarters. Hey, something about this place seems a bit different from the other former L-Corp. Always we saw in the past. Didst thou sense it as well, Manager Esquire? Oh, 'tis familiar, yet unfamiliar indeed. A stage for a play, almost. Seems gone wired, too. It's still the same long and narrow hallway, but it's slightly wider. Well, it is unknown as to how many days have passed in these headquarters. Heard thee repeat what you have just said? No. This subject can be discussed later, when its veracity becomes clear. Sharing the current circumstance of this place, we find ourselves at the Lobotomy Corp headquarters of a certain day, at its central command, to be exact. The very center of the middle layer. Then the ones we visited so far must have been in the upper layer. Correct. It is said that the departments of Lobotomy Corporation headquarters were progressively unlocked with the passage of time. According to the reports, when the headquarters crumbled and fired that skyward light, it was... Indeed! It appears that with every visit, we find ourselves at a further point in time here, as soon as the current day can be pinpointed. We might even be able to experience that day. Perhaps. Pause. Will these motherfuckers actually be able to experience day 50? God damn. Then... Well, that didn't take long. We're here to take care of some ordeal or something, aren't we? Hey, I'm not complaining. We've kind of been loafing around doing nothing while Jia Shachun left for that grand conference to decide the future of Dongguan or something. But we have so little time. I must prepare a more intense training regimen to make up for lost time. Whichever it is, it will be fun. Sinclair, what does that mean for? I'm not even looking at day 50 ever again. Okay, I'm gonna say it. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna make my hard stance here, all right? You guys may hate me for this, but I am going to make a line in the sand. Day 50 was not that hard. I'm saying it. I don't care. Day 50 was not that hard. Like, okay, it was harder compared to the other things you had to do in LobCorp, but it wasn't that difficult, all right? Motherfuckers are talking about that shit like it's King Von. Motherfuckers are talking about that shit. I mean 49, yeah, I mean 49. But motherfuckers are talking about that shit like it's a fucking demon. And prove it then? I did! I beat LobCorp. I mean day 49, not day 50. No, but day 49 is not that difficult. Like, it's more difficult than other shit, but it's not that difficult. Like, motherfuckers are talking about that shit like it's a demon. Motherfuckers are talking about that shit like it's God. Guys, it's not that bad. I beat that shit in like 2 hours. I beat it. I don't even remember the strat I did. I just had the fucking rabbits take on Binna, I think. And then that was that. I don't remember the other shit you had to do on that. It wasn't that difficult. It is a demon and God you don't understand. I beat Lobotomy Corporation. I beat everything in that game. What's everyone waffling on about? Cue the Sephiroth. It's an angry one this time. Yeah? What? Did you expect some other voice speaking through the Central Command PA system other than the Tippereths? Tippereth, the employees are confused. Please explain the situation to them. Huh. There's two of them? Yes, I'm also Tippereth. The Central Command, unlike other departments, boasts a rather significant size. It is large enough to have to be managed in two areas, A and B. And it's said that this is why they have two separate Sephiroth managing this department. Yeah, and it's a lot, even between the both of us, which is why it's up to you to be more thorough. Yeah. Bring out the OD already. What are we destroying this time? Like I said, what are you all waffling on about? There's been an abnormality containment breach. The whole company is about to go belly up because everyone else is off trying to suppress the mess on the other side. Then, that alarm was blaring all throughout the company suddenly went quiet. Ooh. Tsunul, have you considered that you may simply be built different? You know what? That is an explanation I will take. You know what? I could rally behind that. That makes sense. True. I'm just a god gamer. Great. Look what you did, you bunch of slackers. Get to our headquarters now. Deal with the blue entity. The blue entity would have to be Knight of Despair then. That would be the blue entity.
좀 복잡하네. 솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀 어려워. 이건 너희가 해결 못해도 이해할게.
It has been so long since I heard Tippereth's voice. Also, wait. I just realized, when we hear Tippereth be on the announcer, or Tippereth male, which I believe it would be, wouldn't that be our first time hearing their voice? I'm trying to think back if there was like a flashback in Library of Runna where we heard his voice. But you know, yeah, it would be our first time hearing their voice, yeah. Alright, how do I play you all again? Yeah, skill 3. Rodya, neutral, I believe in you. Wait, hold up. I believe in you. You got this. Lock the fuck in. I believe in you. I believe in you. Lock the fuck in.
나아가주게.
So now, can you turn off your mic so we listen only to the second warning? You forgot the alternative, which is even better. I rap along, or I beatbox along to the second warning. I don't think you factored that one in.
편히 쉬시게.
Don't please, yes. Rodya, what the fuck? You're fucking worthless. Dog shit identity, don't roll for her.
얼얼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
Wait, use defense to get her to the negative state? Okay. Rodya. I'll give you the game plan after this. This one's kind of elaborate, huh? Oh, I didn't even read the passive. I should probably do that. Her fluent swords are so hard to parry. It's got such a long reach and it's so thin that I can hardly see where it's at. As if to prove Sinclair's words, the Azure Abnormality fired another volley of thrusting swords in our direction. Just as we braced. Yeah. Rays of pink... There's no way. Rays of pink light coalesced before Sinclair, materializing before someone rushed onto the scene and parried away the flying swords. Her again, leaping right into the action the moment the second warning goes off. Huh? You're... Sorry I'm late. Here comes Magical Girl. This seems so fucking out of place.
사랑과 정의의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장!
다들 평소보다 의욕적이야. 이런 분위기는
Taller than
흔치
Sinclair,
않아서
brother. Ain't no way.
쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
Alright. You utilize this. Against, you know, you can take on that. Yeah, you can take on that. Hey, what the fuck? You jackass! Oh, never mind, you heal 5 HP. My fault, OG. My fault. My apologies. Oh, I was talking shit at it. My fault. You're already being targeted down, right? Yeah. So just take you over. Yeah, we can say that for people who can clash better. Okay, I think that means their fucking clash, and that shit's deeply gonna be not my fucking problem to deal with. How about that? Yeah, you get annihilated by that. Favored. You know, it's struggling, but I have faith in her. I have faith she'll be fine. Never mind, I forgot how he's just kind of a god. He'll be good then.
오작 터뜨려주지.
Go for the swords, how you deal damage? Okay. I also completely forgot to read this fucking goddamn passive again. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Oh my god. You didn't fucking do him like that. God damn. Just put him in the blender.
여기가 엽석이군.
Wait, we're really gonna need to lock the fuck in. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
정리하겠습니다.
Pop, nice.
얍! 얍! 헉! 아르카나 B!
This shit's so fucking dumb. Okay, I know she has 10 protection, but you also need to factor in I'm clashing so I cannot get my ass whooped.
너희는 다른 애들
Did she just stab herself?
언제나 그랬듯이.
실패할 수도 있겠지. 언제나
Also,
그랬듯이.
0.4 fucking aggro? Big dog, what are we doing here? Anyway, Lose 10 SP. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Pretty dog shit rolls though. Hey. Damn, you only got skill. Well, I mean, I say, okay, take over that one. How are you on? Okay, hold up. You were popping out defensive skill. Tank that shit then. Fuck it, why not? Alright, what about here? Can you win that? It's favored. You're also favored. You have a lot more SP though. So you take that. That one I want to keep clashing. That one I also want to keep clashing. Sure, fuck it, why not?
정의보다도 푸른 자여, 사랑보다 붉은 자여.
날카롭고.
She has a full-blown cutscene and everything, goddamn. All I'm saying. I think Project Moon has a favorite abnormality. And I think there's a non-zero chance. Queen of Hatred's pretty high up there.
지키기 위해서.
Rodya can't go over her skills? Fuck yes.
효과가 굉장히 좋았어.
Fuck
기록적인
yes.
피해량인 것 같아.
Wait this, you're gonna have to get put into like the 10-second unskippable cutscene. Sorry about that one, OG.
깨 부숴주마.
68, good shit, good shit.
어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록이 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
관찰 기록을
There you go, that's one of the swords down.
훌륭했어.
운명 속에 파묻힌 그대의 이름을 걸고 나 여기서 빛을 맹세한다.
Okay, so you can only destroy one per turn?
요전에
Or something apparently?
클리포트 간섭
It
역장이라는
was a little
걸
fortunate considering how fucking
연구했다고
weak
했어.
these ones are.
저런 효과던가.
So wait, how the fuck do
아무튼 확실히
okay, I'm gonna
제압하기
keep.
편해졌네.
I'm gonna admit something that I've admitted before, but I'm gonna admit it again. To this day, I still do not know how to play Solo Lament Yi-san. I'm gonna admit it. To this day, I still do not know how the fuck to play him. Read passes mayhaps? Big dog, that's asking a lot. That's asking a lot. I don't know about that. That's a lot. Okay, I kind of don't want to get my ass whooped in a clash, so... Would you be able to win against that? No, really, neutral. I can do a lot of damage, but at least I won't die.
오자 터뜨려주지.
편히 쉬시게.
I'll take the 64 damage, fuck it.
잠든 그대를
나이스.
기릴 테니.
Rodya gains one sword of counter. When you get 3 skill 3, she will reuse coins. Okay. Nice. Okay, another sword. Alright, third one.
막는 증오스러운 존재들에게 나와 그대의 힘을 합쳐 위대한 철학의 힘을 보여줄 것을.
So is she just performing a fucking
한
nuke?
고비를 넘긴 것 같아. 믿었던 대로 너흰 잘해주고 있어.
방금 칭찬 들었지?
I mean, shit, if
두
it
번은
works.
필요 없다고 생각해. 아직
If it
끝난
works,
것도
it
아니니까.
works. Okay, take over that one. You're only favored, which is not preferable. How would you do? Yeah, you're only neutral. How would you do that? That seems like a bit of a waste. I'll save that for next turn. How do you do? I mean, you're at least favored. Oh, no, that one was also favored. How do you do? You do not have the speed. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I believe in Yasad being able to handle that shit.
편히 쉬시게.
Nice, nice. Alright. Good shit.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Don't let Queen of Hatred lose her shield. Ah, fuck. I believe her. She'll be able to pull up. I believe her. I have faith in Queen of Hatred. Oh my god, she actually didn't lose it. What the fuck? Nothing but tails, bro. You ass. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, nothing but fucking tails.
한 고비를 넘긴 것 같아.
What are you hitting her with?
믿었던 대로 널 잘해주고 있어.
방금 칭찬 들었지? 두 번은 필요 없다고
많이
생각해. 아직 끝난 것도 아니니까.
Yeah, take off that, yeah, sure. Pop up that. You and you and okay.
고작 터뜨려주지.
아카나 레이!
Only 127 damage, really? Oh,
당신 그래도
I see.
이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야.
너희들도 고생 많았어.
Oh my god.
티피리트, 너도.
언젠가 우리도 모든 게 끝날 때가 오면 좋겠네.
I forget
그때가
goddamn
되면
paragraph.
휴식을 기다리며 고향의 노래를 부르고 있겠지.
Angel flashbacks. Puff, puff. I feel so bad, but she won't be a threat to you now. Art thou verily a veritable magical maiden? Of course I am. I'm a magical girl fighting to vanquish these evil arcana. Whoa! Then this magic is the legendary codices does exist for truth. And thy most fashionable costume must be, forsooth, to gather the magical powers. Don Quixote, calm yourself. Huh? Where are you guys going? Boss somehow managed to precisely snatch Don Quixote's wildly flapping arms mid-motion and drag her away from the magical girl back to our group. But Warfare does not drag me to this consultation of great significance. I have mountains of questions to ask her. That thing is no magical girl. What is with thy conspiratorially low voice and this, huh? 0104, risk level wall. It is a veritable abnormality, dubbed the Queen of Hatred for recording purposes. Fee, that maiden there is an abnormality? Yet she speaketh and appeareth just like a human. And to label someone whose sheer appearance excludes justice, or exudes justice, Queen of Hatred? I believe that it has been impressed upon you many times in the past that abnormalities should not be judged by their exteriors. Indeed, they possess the essence or the sense of self, they think and they feel. Perhaps by the head standards, they may meet the criteria of what is considered to be a human. However, that is an abnormality. No more, no less. We slowly turn around to look at the blue-haired thing, compelled by Faust's stern tone. But it was just there, humming a light tune, swinging that staff around. Oh, the lights. Wonderful. Looks like I managed to protect the peace once again. And when the red light turns off and the alarm stopped blaring in our ears, it puffed away with just the same pink swirl of light she first appeared with. Whew, this is annoying. Why did that abnormality have to be contained in our department? It couldn't be helped, Tippereth. Not even the manager knows which abnormality will appear at the headquarters. Yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But she just gets on my nerves, you know? Always showing up at the tail end of a huge mess like the second warning, barely doing anything to help, leaving the scene like she did something. I mean, it's kind of true. I mean, hey. And you know how she completely loses it unless we baby her all the time, right? Tiffreth, the mic is still on. Yeah, so? Let them listen. The employees have to know that this abnormality is still an abnormality at the end of the day, I guess. Her management appears to be quite the source of stress, it seems. Yet aught is odd here. The main hath assisted us dearly in our battle, did she not? To suggest that she did is hardly of any help is preposterous. Please review this document. It is a consolidation of management reports for the abnormality from the former L Corp. Fortunately, it seems that an extended period of management experience has left quite a detailed report behind. Huh. We have access to that shit. Huh. Oh, damn. She wasn't kidding about having to baby this one, huh? Yep. The sinister expressions all start to turn rather sour the further they read along the report. Also, goddamn, motherfuckers got bodied here. Oh, God. I skimmed through it and looks like she got this compulsive obsession that she always has to be on the side of justice. She grows more and more hysterical the longer a peaceful period lasts. Now, what's her problem? Got anything to say to that? Oh, great scholar of fixers. Indeed, just quite different from what I had anticipated. As fortune would have it, we did not encounter the mutated form of the Queen of Hatred today. However, as they also possess such a thing as psychological stability or sanity, it seems that employees assigned to this abnormality had the responsibility to keep it at a higher level at all times. It cannot have been easy to put up with the humoring of a monster in human skin. At least humoring them is the extent of the required effort at this point. Then use Honam's voice for indeed it's over. Ah, fuck! I missed it, no. I blame the 4 hours of sleep I got, but when you really break it down, I think it's probably closer to like 3 hours of sleep I got. So I blame the 3 hours of sleep that I got, you know? You are implying that the management of abnormalities entails something far more complicated than simply calibrating their sanity at a reasonable level. Yes, that is correct. It seems that this headquarters is yet to extract a large quantity of abnormalities. A moment, if you will, to say that they extract. Actually, yeah. Huh. Yi-Song furrows his brows and started, noticing a strangeness in her choice of words, but... We already found ourselves returned to the mess of machinery that was LCE's vehicle. It seems this is where this scenario ends. Dante, as there may be further information that can be garnered from this experience, repeated visits to this Walpurgis night is also recommended. You should listen to Don's defeat whale voice line. Voice acting goes crazy. Alright, I'll listen to that. Do the hard mode, wrap up the stream. Because this is meant to be speedrun, because I do gotta get prepared for going off to Tennocon. So that's the game plan. Whale, hard mode, wrap up stream. Okay, got it. Yi-Song approached Foss to continue his earlier question, but Foss only shook her head in response, as if to say that she wasn't certain or that she couldn't tell him just yet. To me, someone who doesn't even know what's going on with the company they're working for, all these stories from the former L Corp and the library are filled with nothing but confusing mysteries. But something about it makes me feel as though everything that happened in those two places are at once foundations and clues to what we are going through. Maybe I could even use those moments to understand these stories I've forgotten. The purpose of this company I work for. Dante's Iron Theory gets even further correct. That's such a dumb fucking theory. I mean, okay, hey. Not to say it can't be the case. But just out of all the theories I hear for Limbus, Dante is Ein is still one of the ones that just catches me the most off guard. Not wrong thing. So, well, who's up for a second run? Let's, like Foss, focus on looking for those clues left behind. I can't play Limbus Company because I'm on vacation. When I'm off in Tennocon, I'm not even going to be playing Limbus Company. Because I'd have to download that shit on my phone. That's not happening. I don't give a
장미는
fuck. That is
이상으로
not happening.
끝내겠소.
The idea of like playing Limbus on my phone sounds genuinely terrifying. Now, okay, here's the thing. From what I've heard, they made the optimization on mobile like much better, but I'm still scared. So, but from what I heard, like the optimization on mobile is much better now, so that's good. Is there a Claymont button or am I blind? Oh no, there's a Claymont button. Alright. Alright, let's check this out. Back. Theater. Identity Archives. Don Quixote. Naval Love and Hate. Dialogue.
결국 이렇게 된 것인가? 나도 똑같아. 제압을 성공하지 못한 나는 쓸모없는. 내 머릿속에서 나가. 이 목소리 좀 멈춰줘.
That is very good voice acting. Holy shit. What's up, Roland? Glad you joined it this time in the stream. That is really good voice acting. Holy shit. She good? Probably not. Probably not. Hey, I mean, we didn't ask her in particular, so who knows? But probably not. But goddamn. Okay, I gotta say, out of most games I played, like, okay, here's the thing. Out of most games I played, Limbus and Library of Running have some of the best voice acting I've ever heard. Now, okay, it could be a case of like, I do not know a single word in Korean. So if they make mistakes in their pronunciation or whatever, I can't tell because I don't fucking speak it. That could be the case. But like, even with that being a possibility, the voice acting in these games is just fucking insane. Alright, boop. Okay, here's the thing. We're gonna...
흔들어 보죠.
There we go. We're gonna have you be number 1. Everyone else is only level 50, which...
관리인가?
불청객을 맞이할 시간인가 보군요.
Not the best.
사냥감을 찾은 건가?
I'm sure it'll be fine. It's only 5 fucking levels. Actually, no.
관리인가?
No, wait.
관리인가?
다들 불청
사냥감을 찾은 건가?
It's only 5 levels. If they ever make an EN dub, you better be in it somehow. I would like to be in it just for the voice of Hohenheim. Now, granted, would I be fitting for the voice of Hohenheim? Probably not. I would imagine they want a much more serious interpretation of him rather than indeed potentiality. But personally, I think my Hohenheim voice is the greatest that's ever existed. So I think we need to factor that in.
잠수 준비 끝.
That should be fine. That should be fine.
아, 저건 좀 복잡하네.
Alright.
솔직하게 말할게. 나한테는 좀
So
어려워.
apparently I want to start off with a
이건 너희가
canister.
해결 못해도 이해할게.
Apparently that is what's good. Or maybe not necessarily counter skill, just the defense skill or something. Apparently this is good to use. I don't know. Tank that shit. You got that. Alright, now, how would Dual Hand perform? Not good. Not good at all. A lot of people say this fight is hard. I question the validity of that statement. I would be on that same boat if I was using my fully leveled team, but the average right now is 5 levels below recommended, so we'll see how this one pans out. Okay, yeah, fuck it, sure, why not, whatever.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지.
Fuck. Alright, big dog, we're getting fucking annihilated.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
Okay, okay.
사랑과 정의의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장!
주라디야.
다들 평소보다 의욕적이야.
Alright, another turn and then she's gonna summon up the sword or some shit, right?
쓸데없이 흥분한 걸 수도 있지. 뭐 나쁜 건 아니기도 하고.
Actually, well, I'll use a counter, so... Which one's your skill 3 again? It's only the single clone, right?
나중에 이야기할까.
Never mind.
지금은
Hold on
기분이
to
좀
that then.
그렇네.
But she's also not a negative. I think, does she only get the counter a negative, I believe?
지금은 기분이 좀 그렇네.
I don't know when she gets a counter, to be honest. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Oh, she has to lose her stagger bar, damn. Where's Dawn? Level 40? Sure, just pop with that. Fuck it. I completely forgot about you. Yeah, sure, just take that over and just race on that. Alright.
검날. 내게 바쳐주지. 거둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
Well, at least she's a negative now.
아르카나 B!
Use counter 3 times, I press 3, then you use counters while waiting. Hit it with that 3, yeah. I should actually get the fucking counters.
이제 제압 작업을 하기 더 수월해지겠어.
My brother in
기회를 놓치는
Christ,
바보
where
같은
the
짓은 하지 않겠지?
fuck did that come from? What's the counter for the counters? I don't know how many more counters I gotta do at this point. I mean, I think I might have just whip out the skill 3. That is nothing but strugglings and shit, goddamn. The counter is the getting stabbed icon. So that one, and I want 3 of those. Blue stack times 15 SP, base attack skills deal plus stacks of... You know what? That's a lot of words. I don't give a fuck. We're just gonna... I'm off on like 3. I had like 3 seconds of sleep this night, so you know what? I'm gonna just do myself a solid and just flash and not worry about it. I'm not doing all that. That's a lot of fucking words. It's melting in my place right now. That's a lot of words. Bitch, I'm good. A fucking 2? Flash powered out. You worthless sack of shit. can't even clash. It's fucking a post. Or he doesn't have the fucking speed for it either. Sorry, wait, who are you? Yeah, okay. You know what? We could tank that shit on the chin. I don't give a fuck.
날카롭고 정확하게.
Ow.
차라리
Nice, nice.
제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어.
You're fucking worthless.
기록적인 피해를
Never mind.
같다.
You're the go. You're fucking worthless. Magic Google, lock the fuck in. Magic. Good dog shit.
계속해봐라.
Jesus fucking Christ. You know, maybe those 5 levels do make a big difference.
정리하겠습니다.
28 stab wounds. You didn't want to give her a chance, did you?
물결아.
주라디야.
뭐야 이 숫자.
부록 달릴 시간이다.
Alright, now we lock the fuck in, right? Gregory.
잠깐. 진짜? 왜 부서 팀장을 안 달아줬지?
Take the neutral, Gregory. Where's Queen of Hatred? What are you doing? Defense skill against whatever the fuck, don't really care. How you feeling? Favored? We'll take that. We'll take, in this economy, we'll take the favored. I have a skill 3.
나중에 이야기할까?
Well, you have 3 of them.
기분이 좀 그렇네.
We'll launch that shit out, I suppose. She alone will be enough. Apparently, I shouldn't kill 2 of them in 1 turn. I think Yi-Song would for sure fucking body that other one, so we're just gonna have you attack, because you're actually probably just gonna lose that clash, huh? Yeah, before you pop, there you go. You pop it, you can pop that shit. Yeah. Yeah, that should be good.
사랑보다도 푸른 자여, 사랑보다 붉은 자여.
일당과 만인에게 손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다면
You're fucking worthless, Gregory. Can I just give you 1 tier sharpen status? All 3 statuses? Upon a coin of every skill will be enhanced with a consume status. So you want us to consume them when we use coin.
차라리
Good shit.
어렵지 않지? 이미 관찰 기록이 있는 유형대로만 공격하면 되잖아.
관찰 기록을 잘 읽은 것 같네.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Easy claps, W weakness.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
Good damage, good damage, good damage. How's Walpurgis going? Pretty good. I'm just doing up the hardware now. Got all the motherfuckers here for the announcers and 50 pulls, so
사무친 그대의 이름을
we'll
걸고
take these.
나 여기서 빛을 맹세한다.
I gotta say, they really did go hard with like the animations and shit.
아까 어떤 직원이 제압 개체에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이야.
잠깐. 진짜? 왜 부서 팀장을 안 달아줬지?
How the fuck would that happen? Wait, I think I found out. I think I found out how it happened. I think I found out how it happened. Is this hard or easy? It's hard. Well, big dog, how you feel? God damn it. You rat sack of shit. Indiscriminates? Yeah, fuck you. Targets random or indiscriminate targets randomly? Yeah, fucking thought as much. Targets randomly towards my fucking allies. Jackass. Okay. Now we need to establish a pecking order, right? Who am I fine with sacrificing, right? That is what we need to work through. I'm fine with getting rid of Gregory. It's gonna be a Pierce move. You could tank Pierce, right? Can you tank Pierce? I don't know. You could tank Pierce. What about you? You could tank Pierce. What about you? You know, you're gonna have to take one for the team. You're gonna have to take one for the team. It is what it is. You're just gonna have to, yeah. I don't, you know, the skill 3 is probably enough to kill on its own. But I'm also paranoid it's not gonna be, so we're targeting again. That shit. Rodya. I think I'm a blind obsession right now. Yeah, I definitely know what's going on. We got this. Yeah. He'll probably get hit though. Negative 17 and all that, so.
오작 터뜨려주지.
My brother and Christ are at 36 SP. What the fuck was that? Okay, he was actually still able to get the kill out. Goddamn. Gregory, you're gonna have to hold all of that.
디페리트. 당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
That's not ideal. Only 25. Only 50. Most of that was against Gregory,
정신 안
though.
차릴 거야? 직원이 거의 반죽음 상태가 됐다고.
지키겠다 맹세.
큰 사태로 번지기 전에
얼른 수습하는 게 좋겠어.
There's no way she just beat his fucking ass afterwards.
조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도.
Well,
모든
you know
것들이
how
저곳일
it
거다.
is.
저 밑에서
Well,
나를 부르는 물소리가.
you know how it is.
우리 앞을 막는 증오스러운 존재들에게 나와 그대의
It's
힘을 합쳐
fine. That won't
위대한
win it for
사랑의 힘을
us.
보여줄 것을!
이럴 줄 알았어. 내가 한눈 판 사이에
It's
게으름이라도
fine.
피운
It's
거지?
fine. It's
곧 세 번째
fine. We have
경고가
Yi-sung.
울릴지도 모르겠어.
He'll carry us to victory.
오작 터뜨려주지.
널 믿은 내가 멍청한 거지.
Also, wait, how do I kill her on this? Do I have to fucking get her down to the second stagger?
응, 그래야 해.
We're fine. We're fine. We're
징계팀에서
fine.
클리포트 간섭
We're
역장이라는 걸 연구했다고 했어.
fine. Look at that. It's all good.
아무튼
Look at
확실히 제압하기
that. It's all
편해졌네.
fine.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
아무것도 남지 마라.
You have to get her under 600 without killing her for the mission? Oh.
차라리
I really wish I read that shit prior. I really deeply wish I read that shit prior. Well.
이제야 회사가 정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은 끝이야.
너희들도 고생 많았어. 티페리트, 너도.
He's losing sleep as we speak. True. Now I think I'm down to
언젠가
like
우리도
2
모든 게
hours of
끝날
sleep.
때가 오면 좋겠네.
그때 예전보다 많이 나아진 것 같다. 나도. 그러고 보니까 그 환상체 이제 가오를 내려준 아이가 없어졌지. 다시
Jesus fucking Christ,
관리를
big dog.
맡겨주실까?
Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, okay, I know she has 2 skill slots compared to everyone else, but like, god damn. Now solo with rodya? I mean, I probably can. But conversely, I'm only on like 1 hour of sleep, and your boy's trying to, you know, rest up before going out to Tennocon. Because I'm gonna have to bounce like fucking 4 a.m. or some shit, but... Wait, actually, okay, wait. Before ending the stream now, is Kita-san Black up in Umumusume? I think it is. I don't know how many pulls I have. I don't think I have that many pulls. I think I'll do some gambling for that. Fuck it, why not? Sure. We'll do some gambling. We'll do some gambling. We'll do some gambling real quick. We'll do some gambling. Where's Umumusume? Right there. We'll do some gambling. I don't know how many pulls I have. I do not expect much. Deeply do not expect much. I'm not expecting much, but we'll see.
サイゲームスウマ娘プリティダービー
Hold up. Oh, that's right. Fucking game capture doesn't work on there or some shit. There we go. Yeah, big dog, download that. Alright, what are we looking at? Speed run. I'm not expecting
これが
much.
今日のログインボーナスね
Thank you. I'm not expecting
一番
much.
遅く寝て一番早く起きる
Thank you.
頂点を目指すんだもの
I'm not expecting much from this gambling. Let's see. Is that it? I believe that's it. All of your luck has been used in Limbus? Very good chance that's the case. Very good chance that's the case. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, that's one. Hopefully it's the correct one. It's not the correct one. I'm gonna kill myself. It's fine. We get back from these losses. That's one. Hopefully it's the correct one. It's not the correct one. I'm gonna kill myself. It's fine. We got this. Oh! What if I just actually kill myself on stream? What the fuck is this? Time to reroll. True. Are you meant to get like, people are recommended to get like fucking 5 fucking Kitas, or it wasn't 5, it was like 3 or some shit of the card or some shit. Big dog, that's not happening. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to report it's not happening. Tsunul turn off stream, we'll never hear of him again. True. I mean, okay. You know, a part of me should maybe be happy I didn't get Kita-san Black from these rolls. Because here's the thing. If I did get her from this gambling, and I got all the motherfuckers from Walpurgis and 50 pulls, that means my luck in some other areas would be absolute dog shit, and I would guarantee going off to Tennocon would have some bullshit where I missed my train or something. I guarantee it. Alright. That's it for the gambling funds. We have fuck nothing left. Don't fucking show me your pretty fucking horse girl's nice cute little fucking music. I'm depressed. The gambling went terribly. No Kita-san L? I know for a damn fact you do not have her either. I don't want to hear shit from you. I know for a damn fact you don't have her.
このティアラ
I mean, not like it hurts. Sorry, I can hear you over your shit luck. Didn't say I was wrong. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that's it for this stream. I'm tired as fuck. Hopefully I could sleep today before I have to bounce. We'll see how this pans out. Or I might just spend the rest of the day playing Expedition 33. We'll really see what's gonna happen. I don't know. That Expedition 33 is legitimately a goated fucking game though. Goddamn, I could easily. That is an easy one to recommend. Goddamn, that game is a fucking masterpiece. I only just got to Act 3. I meant to finish it. I'm just in Act 3 doing like side quests and shit. But that game is a fucking masterpiece. That shit is amazing. But that's gonna be it for this stream. It's gonna be a short one. Hour 45 minutes. Thank y'all for coming out. I will bounce for now. I'll catch y'all later. I probably won't take any VODs or stuff of Tennocon. I mean, I might take some pictures. We'll see. If you see me at Tennocon, feel free to come up and say hi. If you see me there on the first day of Tennocon, just know I probably haven't slept in 24 hours. So, yeah. But yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Oh, wait. My YouTube is currently crashed. So I need to actually open up a different live stream thing. Hold up. Open up that. Go into here. Wonderful. Now I'm on the correct one. Now I think I could end stream when it loads up. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.